guys, I haven't made a thrifting video in a long time, but I decided as I'm unpacking my goodies today to show you all what I picked up. So one of our local thrift stores saves all their Halloween stuff until the fall, and then they put it all out. And so I've been excited to get over there and get my hands into all the Halloween costumes and all that stuff because I love selling those. So here you go. I'm going to show you what I picked up today. I should also add, it's not all Halloween, but that was the majority of what I went for. So I'm going to be checking these to make sure they're good, that all the pieces are there. But look at this little guy. Penguin costume. It's 0 to 6 months. All the kids' costumes were $4. So paid $4 for this guy. And then this one is cute. Doesn't everybody want a baby giraffe for Halloween? This is also a little bitty one. 12 to 24 months. And again, I'll open them up later and make sure all the pieces are in there. Last year I got really lucky, and right toward the end, I forgot to hang on it. Right toward the end of the season, a lot of our thrift stores and a lot of our bargain bins have their Halloween costumes marked down to nothing, and I got tons. And they sold really well right before Halloween. They sold after Halloween. I've sold a few here and there throughout the year. I've already sold a couple that are in my closet this year. And this is early September when I'm recording this. Dorothy, Wizard of Oz. I've sold, I think, 2 Dorothy costumes over the years. So that was exciting when I picked that one up. This one's super cute. It's Winnie the Pooh. It's a furry one. Has the zip up the back. And I don't remember what size it is, and I don't see it right now, but it's little. And Halloween costumes are really easy to list because you can usually find a stock photo if you like to use stock photos. And then you can take your own photos as well. Always take your own photos as well, even if you use a stock. So I got that one. This one, not really a Halloween costume, but I guess it could be. It's the, do you know what this is? Do you recognize this? You'll shoot your eye out. It's the Ralphie costume, the deranged Easter Bunny. So I picked this one up. Until I married my husband, I had never seen the Christmas Story movie. So I don't know what that says about my childhood Christmases, but apparently they kept it on like all Christmas Day. It was just on loop on one of those stations, and they all watched it. Okay, I don't think that was all the Halloween, but I grabbed something else. I'm just grabbing things out of the bag. I got this Baja poncho. These sell pretty well for me. I've got one listed right now that's been sitting, but most of the time they go pretty quickly. This one is an extra large. My husband may take it from me. Sometimes we do that. We like the stuff, so we wear it for a little while, and then we mark it for sale. Oh, yeah, this one. This is the Scream mask. I'm 99.9% sure it's not one of the high dollar ones. And I haven't even taken it out of the bag, but I did get to looking, and there's like some tubing and whatnot going on right here. So I'm interested to kind of get into that, and let's see what that is. Okay. Still don't know what it is. You're gonna give your Scream guy IV fluids. I guess it's somehow like you can do fake blood or something. I don't really know. I'm gonna have to look into that. And then it also comes with, what was that guy's name? I just heard that the other day because I was listening to a true crime podcast, and they were talking about the actual murderer that Scream movies was based on. Okay, so you got your cape, your hood, and your gloves. Morbid podcast, if you like that kind of stuff. It's true crime, it's hauntings. I like to listen to it. This sounds terrible, but if I go for a run or something, I like to listen to that podcast. Future Angie here. Turns out that the Scream mask is a fake blood drippy thing, but it's missing the pump. And even if I had the pump, it's not worth dealing with. It's only, like $10 or something. So missing the pump, I'm just going to redonate it back to the thrift store and call that one a loss. Happens sometimes. Not Halloween, but ink. I have found that in general, any new Hewlett-Packard ink will sell really well, sell really quick. What you got to look out for and make sure you put in your listing is ink does expire. People will still buy it, but just make sure you mention, like, this expired in 14. So, yeah. Pick this up. It's a vintage Le Tiger sweater. This one's real pretty. Well, maybe not real pretty. Maybe that's not the right word. But like it's a good basic sweater. It is vintage. And it is 100% acrylic, made in the USA. And this rack is my processing rack. So when I've got stuff that I need to get listed, I can hang it here, I can steam it here. Okay, that's it for bag one. And then once I get it listed, then I move it over there to a basket and all that stuff. So let's get into the second bag. In my opinion, I paid too much for this piece. It's a Gap fuzzy sweatshirt. But it is new with tag, and I'm so cheap. It was $4. I think that's what green is $4. I think I'm actually going to keep this for me for when we're like camping to sleep in, so it'll be warm, because we like to tent camp or truck camp, and I hate being cold. So I may keep this one for myself just as something warm and fuzzy to sleep in, because it is very soft. If I wasn't thinking about keeping it myself, no way would I have bought a Gap sweatshirt. It just doesn't sell. Gap does not sell well for me. North Face coat with the plaid. It's in pretty good shape. Again, I'm a cheapskate. I feel like I paid a little much for it. It was $5, so yellow at this thrift store is $5. Nothing wrong with $5, but the North Face coats, like the fleece ones, just, they'll sell, it looks like in the comps 25 to 35, which is still great, 5 into 25 or 35. I'm just a cheapskate, and I like $1, 50 cents, even better. But this is a really nice coat, and it has pretty colors, the purple and the pink plaid. And then, I have no idea if this is going to be a good buy or not, but it's The Simpsons. At this thrift store, the t-shirts are just $1 or $2. I don't remember how much they are. So it was like, well, even if it's terrible, I'm only out $1 or $2. It is an extra large. I've not comped it. I just grabbed it and threw it in the cart. And then also on the Halloween theme, Halloween scrubs. They don't sell for a ton, but if you can find a handful of Disney scrubs and sell them as a lot, they sell pretty quickly, because people like to have a whole bunch of Halloween scrubs, obviously, to wear during the season. So I think the scrubs were $3 each. So I got a Mickey, Goofy, Happy Halloween scrub. I got a 101 Dalmatian scrub. And again, these are all Disney branded. And if you're thinking about bundling them up, make sure that they're all the same size. So those are all those so far are larges. I'm just dumping these in the floor. This one is the Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas stuff sells really well from what I found. I haven't comped this. I will probably sell this separate. I'll put those two Disney ones together. I think I've got another Disney one. I'll probably do this one separate once I check the prices, if it's worth selling on its own. Yeah, this is the other Disney one. It's also 101 Dalmatians. So I've got some options here. I can do the 3 purple Disney ones together, or I could do the 2 101 Dalmatian ones together. And then the last scrub is Betty Boop Halloween. Again, I have no idea if this is going to sell for anything. If it, you know, if it's only a few bucks by itself, then I'll loop it in and put it in one of those bundles. You know, we'll just see. But that's when when I went in today, I was like, okay, Halloween costumes, scrubs, and then if I feel like looking at anything else, I'll look at some other stuff. So I looked at the sweaters, and then I picked up this hat. This is Sweat Active. It's a faux leather baseball cap. There was one listed on eBay, I think for $25. There wasn't any sold comps. It looks like it's not, just at first glance, I don't know if it's going to be worth $10 or $25. I'm going to have to just look around some more, search the internets. Worst case scenario, it becomes mine. Yeah, so that was it for today's Halloween thrift haul. My goal is to get all of these listed today. So I'm a really slow lister. But I'm going to try to get that up today because Halloween costumes are already selling. So if you've got any you've had stuck somewhere, get them out, get them listed, because people are buying. Some people are not procrastinators like me, and some people get that stuff done early. So you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching my video. Subscribe if you like thrifting, subscribe if you like fitness, subscribe if you like adventure, because this is just my channel of all the things I enjoy. So you guys have a great day. Stay strong, y'all. Bye.